Okay, hello everyone. My name is Devin Hoyt, and I'm just sharing my program that I wrote this week that had to do with the Python module. I've wanted to learn more about it, and I also have an interest in data analytics. So I did a web scraper to pull data from Indeed that has to do with like the job description, titles, things like that. To do this, there was a few libraries that I had to install. There was the request library that helps handle the HTML requests, the CSV library that has to do with writing to a CSV file, Beautiful Soup that also helps with the HTML. It simplifies it and makes it so that you can read it and find things in it, and the request library as well. Just again. Just going through this pulls the position, like as in the position you're searching for. This pulls the location you're searching for. Then to do this, I had to write a function that would create the URL that I'm looking for, because Indeed follows a fairly universal template. It's just this Indeed, and then they have a Q equals, which is I'm guessing it's query, but it's position that goes in this first one, and then L equals the location. And then it just follows that, inputs the position and location in it that you need, and it creates that link so that it can go to that. This record collector is a function that goes through and pulls the different information from each of the specific job posts. The only thing that was a little different was the pay, because not every job post has a salary listed. So if it had it, I had to be able to account for if it didn't and if it did have it. Main runs it all. Initializes the list of records, then runs the functions to call for the position and location, creates the URL for it, and then has a while loop to incorporate so that I can check everything and list everything before it goes through or finishes. And then at the bottom, it just writes it to the CSV file. So let's do a demonstration. Okay, for the position we'll search for, we'll do a, I don't know what's one I haven't done. Let's just do video games in Denver. Okay, it's going through. I did this because I was having some issues. One of the biggest issues I found was that when you're making a web scraper, the different websites that you're trying to scrape, if you visit them too often, you'll hit a CAPTCHA, and I was getting that. And I couldn't figure out what it was doing. And I knew it had something to do with this while statement. It wasn't hitting it because it fell in these like job title and like that, but it wouldn't fill it in with any actual data. And so I implemented this print statement that I can take out now to check and see. One thing I guess I could do is put an assert in here to make sure that it has data in there. And then here is the data it pulled up. And then to see this in a more clear file, here we go. And as you can see, there's a bunch of them in around Denver that have to do with video games. One thing that I think I need to make sure in the future is that it doesn't repeat jobs on there, and it doesn't show irrelevant jobs, because sometimes it like for a lawyer position, it was showing a trucker job. I don't know why. I think it's because they sponsor those jobs. So I would have to implement a way that it didn't show those. But that is my program. I got a lot of help from these different YouTube videos. Yeah, thank you.